Welcome back to Signal TV. If you're a part of our family and if you're yet to join our family, you are welcome to join in. Welcome to Signal TV, the place where we talk about everything that has to do with woman, with the woman gender. So we talk about relationship, politics, national issues, cultural issues, marriage, and we draw lessons through our analysis that we can immediately imbibe into our own lives to make us better, make our communities better, our nation, and ultimately our world. Today, we are talking about a very important topic, which is divorce inevitable in our society today? Is it inevitable in our society today? And then there are important and interesting trends that have been going around social media. One of it is a Ghanaian couple who have sent out a divorce invitation to people to come to their divorce party as they are ending their marriage in peace. But also, with that kind of news that has been going around on social media, is another Nigerian couple who got remarried after being separated for 10 years. So, there are a couple of quick important points that I want us to look at and think about when it comes to this issue, especially of divorce, which has become a prevalent issue in today's day and age. It's something that continues to hit, continues to is it resound is the word I'm looking for. It's just something that continues to happen again and again, and people, younger people that are even coming up that desire marriage, they are beginning to wonder, is it impossible to have a marriage without a divorce in today's day and age? I must also say that at the time of this recording, we've had Prince Philip just pass on at 99. May his soul rest in peace. His marriage with Queen Elizabeth II was over 70 years. So it's not something that has not happened in our world before, and it's not something that we can make happen again, even for better, if we put our mind to it. Here are some important points that you need to take in from the lessons that we're drawing from today's analysis, that you can immediately go to impute into your own life, and of course influence people around you to help you prepare for a marriage without a divorce. Number one, premarital vision discussion can help you in avoiding time wasting. It's not even just enough to have premarital counseling. That is one solid pillar that you must not pass over, you must not skip. But drawing out a vision for the kind of marriage and life that you want to live together with your partner is something that is important. And if you go to the right kind of counselor, especially a certified or professional counselor, but also someone I would say that is anointed and called into healing and helping marriages, you would be able to draw out a vision. I help couples do that all the time. I currently have a premarital couple that I'm helping at this time, and that is part of my priority for them. It's not just enough to know the person's personality, what their love language is, what they like or what they don't like, but what is the vision for their life and what is the vision for that marriage. It's like an organization that you love. You need to build that vision and say what's going to be our role and how we're going to walk through it. And I can help you with that if you are wondering the how to. Yeah, I'm discussing with you about the what to, but if you want to know the how to, send a DM. Investment in continuous relationship improvement. I said it, I want to believe it's in one of the, definitely, since we talk about relationship, marriage, I must have said some points over and again, which is the fact that it's not enough to say, I've read one book in relationship, I've gone for one premarital counseling, or we finished our counseling, that's the end. Just the way you continue to eat and grow, and you continue to upgrade your diet as a person, and even if you are in a career, if you're a person that's very particular about your career, you are big on improving yourself, going for seminars, going for trainings, things that will improve your career and make you a better person. That is how it works in marriage. The mistake a lot of people make is that they go for a one-time, maybe inexpensive or very expensive training, depending on who referred it to them, and then they say, oh, that's the end. So they go for it in 1988 and they expect that training from 1988 to sustain them for how many years over. You need to continue to improve, understand, and prioritize marriage relationship education, knowing what would help you treat your partner better, and of course what will help you grow yourself to become a better person. The fourth point is growth and change is something that must be a continual priority in your life. Not only should you be growing and changing in your marital life through relationship education and everything that we share together, whether it's you're having counseling sessions, whether you're working with a counselor, whether you're growing yourself, depending on whatever diet it is you want to put yourself, you must also choose to grow personally. And also important to remember and to notice that you're not going to marry, let's say you married somebody at the age of 26, the person is not going to be 26 forever. So you must be open to evolve, or you must be open to growing and understanding that the person you're also married to is also growing as well. A lot of people want that 16-year-old, want that 20-year-old, want that 26-year-old that they've been married to 10 years later. You will still get the if is it personality, you're still going to get the authenticity of them, but they are going to evolve, and that is life. It doesn't have to do with, look at, we just came out from, or some countries are still even in it, so let me know if we say we just came out from a pandemic. Some countries are currently still in the lockdown and so on and so forth. That was a change that nobody read for in the university, like, oh, I'm going to read. Maybe a few people that have not come out to really talk about it, but the point is change something that is inevitable, so you have to prepare for it. Imagine companies that are graduating, they're still struggling. Some are still struggling, some were able to evolve fast and they were able to move on to something that still made them profitable rather than struggling with closed shop and the situation of the pandemic. How are you growing intentionally? Okay, even in your entertainment, you should be prioritizing education. What movies are you watching? How is it helping your life better? How is it helping your marriage better? How is it just the way you grow? I know when it comes to finance, now people are here for it. You should also put that kind of energy into your personal growth life, your spiritual growth life, which is a part of it, and of course your marital growth life. So finally, for today's point, I would say that one of the reasons that causes divorce, apart from the many reasons, I'm just sharing 4 points today, but trust me, there are like many other reasons why people divorce and how you can avoid it, which is the focus for today's video. People don't want to give up on selfish desires, and they don't want to create rooms for other people. And later on, I'll talk about some other things about desires. It's not the right time to talk about it right now, but I will. We need to, as we grow, learn to detoxify and rebrand and regrow our desires. So if you are going to get married, you should know that life is not going to be all about you alone. You need to create that room for the other person, first of all, in your mind. Because of course it starts with your mind before you start acting it out. In your mind, in your thoughts, in your words, and of course it now moves over to your action. Many people don't do that. Many people are not willing to do that, yet they want to get married. Now, for some people, they feel like, oh, if you get married, you're going to be suppressed, you're going to not be successful again. No, 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 no. That is when the both of you don't have a vision and you don't discuss. It's not about saying, I have a vision. No, you don't discuss it. So you're not clear on what exactly it is the both of you want. So therefore, there's going to be that there's going to be that assumption that somebody wants to press somebody down. Not at all. Marriage shouldn't press you down, shouldn't suppress you. However, marriage must be centered on sacrifice in one way or the other. At one point or the other, somebody's going to be sacrificing something for the other. It's not new. It's not something that should be a debate or a discussion. It's marriage. And that is why if a person is not willing to do that, like sacrifice their time, their money, their space, their energy, their resources, then just stay single, okay, and concentrate on that thing you want to do. And tell me, if you go out in the world, if you want to be a successful person, whether you have to not sacrifice things for other people. Sometimes people don't even want to be realistic about this marriage thing. You think that you're not going to come into a marriage and sacrifice for your partner in one way or the other. You would, but then if you're not already doing that for people around you, in your office, in your life, in just the people you meet and the people that cannot offer you anything, how are you going to want to bring that into marriage? Sometimes I pity people today, as we begin to close, who are just busy being into themselves. It's good to loud to sing out what you can do. It's good to share what it is you can help others with. But I see a lot of selfish posts, a lot of me, a lot of I can do this, a lot of points proving posts. And just see through it, those kind of women cannot make marriage work. And same thing with men as well, trying to prove one point, trying to show off, trying to pepper people. Those are the kind of attitude people carry, because you're not going to be a different person because you want to get married. You have to already be growing into that person that you're going to be in your marriage. So those are the kind of people that carry themselves and want to actually succeed in marriage. It's not going to work out. Do well to share your comments as well. We know that here on Signal TV, our conversation is not complete until you've also shared what you think as well. Don't forget that this is just a few points out of the many other points that we'll be sharing along our journey on this channel. If you enjoyed this video, share it with 2 people. Do well to subscribe as well. We are now journeying to 15 subscribers, and in the link in the description you'll see the gifts that we'll be sharing when we reach 15 subscribers. It's something absolutely amazing for single women, and I'm sure you want to get it in your hands as quickly as possible for free. My name is Sedel. I'm a certified counselor, talk show, TV and radio host. I am a writer, and it has been a pleasure sharing with you here on Senior TV. You can see me in some of my last videos that you may have missed, okay? But I will be seeing you in the next video. Thank you for your time and attention.